Alright guys, let's look at the third student task statement of this lesson called solar power. Hans' family got a solar panel. Each month they get a credit to their account for the electricity that is generated by the solar panel. The credit they receive varies based on how sunny it is. Here's the electricity bill from January. In January, they used $83.56 worth of electricity and generated $6.75 worth of electricity. All right, guys. So if you look before I read the questions and so on, this is what they're showing you. Okay, they say the current charges, this is for January, $83.56. The solar power is, the solar credit, I'm sorry about that, is $6.75. And the amount due is $76.81. So before we jump into this lesson, I want to kind of go over what does it mean to have like credit or be credited. Okay, this is like a discount. Okay, this is like a discount. That's why you see subtraction sign. It's like a coupon. All right. So basically, what this family did, they're using the solar panels, and it's helping with their electricity bill. So that's why it lowered their bill. Okay. So let's jump into question 1. So it said in July they were traveling away from home and only used $19.24 worth of electricity. Their solar panel generated $22.75 worth of electricity. What was their amount due in July? Okay, so let's do some quick annotations. So they only use $19.24 worth of electricity, but their solar panel generated $22.75 worth of electricity, which means that that's what the solar panel like accumulated so much. So here we go. If I had to write down an expression or equation, it would be $19.24. And since the solar panel generated $22.75, that's going to be a negative $22.75 because remember, that's the credit. Okay. So if you notice that this went more than 19, this is more than 19. So you know that you're going to have some money left over. So negative 22.75 is the number with the greatest absolute value, so therefore our answer would be negative. All right, now this is just a review from our last lesson. Anytime the numbers are different, you want to subtract them and keep the number. Your answer will be take or adapt the sign of the number with the greatest absolute value. Sorry guys, I don't know why that felt like such a tongue twister. All right, so that's 5 minus 4, which is 1. 7 minus 2, which is 5. 19 minus 22 minus 19 is 3. So since 22 and 75 cents had the greatest absolute value, our answer is negative $3.51. Okay, and that's the extra credit. They basically don't have nothing to owe in July. That's the credit of their bill. All right, so then for number 2. The table shows the value of the electricity they use and the value of the electricity they generate each week for the month. What is the amount due for this month? Okay, guys. So I cranked out my calculator for this one. So what I did was I added all of the positive numbers together. So I added all the positive numbers together. Okay, I'm just writing down this expression. All right, and then I added it to, and I'm sorry that my expression was so long, so I'm going to add that, and I'm going to open this up. It's going to be negative $6.33 plus negative $8.94. And I'm sorry that it looks like that. How about this? Because it's going to drive me bananas. I'm going to move it You know, I'm a very particular woman. I'm sorry, guys. All right, so I'm gonna move it right here so you guys can see what I'm doing. I'm gonna go to my eraser and erase the. There we go. That's better. All right, sorry about that. I just didn't want you guys to get confused. So negative $6.33 plus negative $8.94 plus negative $7.70 plus negative $3.60. Okay, so once I add all of those totals together, which I'm going to take a minute and add that up in my calculator right quick. So just give me just a few seconds. Okay, so this side, which I'm going to draw an arrow, the side with the positive numbers, or the U side, is accumulated to $77.40. Now, on the generated side, which I'm going to add those like regular, and since they all have the same sign, I don't have to worry about my negative symbols just yet. And guys, I'm just adding this for time's sake of the video. All right, so then it's going to be $28.33. And that's going to be a negative $28.33. And then when I add those two together, I should get a positive $49.07. Okay, so what's the amount due for this month, which is $49.07. All right, and let me put my dollar sign. Okay. So for question 3, it says, what is the difference between the value of the electricity generated in week 1 and week 2, then week 2, and then week 3? All right, so they want us to compare week 1 and 2. So I could do, okay, negative. And, oh, I know what it is. I'm sorry about that. Because I need to figure out the value between the value of electricity generated in week 1 and then in week 2. I believe they want us to like calculate it, these two added together and then subtract. Okay, so let's get started with that. Hold on just a second, guys. Let me figure that out. Nope, I'm sorry about that. So needless to say, they want us to find out the difference between the two numbers. I'm sorry about that. Let me erase that. Okay, so let me redo this again. No, they want us to find the difference between these two numbers. So let's get started. So I'm going to start off with week 1, which is negative $6. And they want us to find the difference, which that's subtraction. And that's a negative $8.94. Now remember, that's the same as adding. Taking away a negative number is the same as adding. So it's going to equal negative. If I had to rewrite this using the additive inverse, which I'm adding the opposite. And I want to highlight that just to indicate this is why I applied the additive inverse right here. Okay, that's the additive inverse. And when I add those two together, I should get $2.61. Okay. So then for week 2 and 3, I want to find the difference, which I'm going to start off using, okay, $8.94 minus $7.70. If I apply the additive inverse, it's going to be adding its opposite. So plus the opposite of negative 7 is, okay. And the difference should be negative $1.24. Now, why is it negative? It's because negative $8.94 has the greatest absolute value.